So let's talk about some common um, phase transformation, solid state phase transformation. So one way to classify solid state phase transformation is by whether it involves diffusion. The so-called diffusion-less process, which means the phase transformation occurs very fast and there's no time left for diffusion to occur. We'll talk about this in greater detail when we examine the martensite phase transformation, which Iron Smith used for quenching the steel or iron to give it the extreme hardness. Okay, so these are the diffusion-less phase transformation, but way more common are diffusion uh, phase transformation process that involves diffusion, the mass transport of substance in a random fashion within the material. Okay. Here on the right hand side, we give the phase diagram for different scenarios that are represent the diffusion uh, related phase transformation process. And the first line are for precipitation, which means going from one solid phase alpha to two solid phase of alpha plus beta. And in this process, there's often accompanied change in solubility. For example, for this plot, plot number I for A, as the temperature drops from roughly the eutectic temperature to much lower, you see that the phase boundary gradually change, indicating a gradual change in the solubility. Solubility of what? Solubility of B atom within um, the A matrix to form the alpha. Um, so as a result, going from alpha to alpha plus beta, going from single phase region to two phase region, there is diffusion involved because that's change in composition. Another example is what we illustrated here, from single phase beta into still two phase region of alpha plus beta. That's change in the systems in the phase composition, and is quite often diffusion involves diffusion. A third example is about eutectoid composition change, going from single phase alpha region to alpha plus beta region. Okay, and the example here are from the gamma ion phase transform into alpha ion and gamma ion at the eutec uh, at a eutectoid temperature or some other related temperature. Okay. And another one is about eutectoid transformation. This is going from one single solid phase gamma into two different solid phase alpha plus beta. This is for the B schematic for a specific composition that matches the eutectoid composition, going from initially gamma phase single phase uniform indistinguishable into the region between alpha and beta into the two phase region, which has some of alpha phase, roughly 50-50, some beta phase, and for each of the phase, it's for alpha phase it's almost a pure A with a little bit of B dissolved, while the beta phase would be the almost a pure B with a little bit of alpha involved, and this is eutectoid transformation, which involves diffusion. Okay. And one example would be the gamma ion phase transformation into the alpha ion and cementite. This is the principle for the pearlite structure to form that gives steel the better mechanical properties. Okay. And another type is called disorder phase transformation. For example, we look at the two plots for C, and for the one on the left, the system is going from disordered. As the temperature drops, the system is going from alpha disordered phase into alpha prime ordered phase. Although there's no change in the composition, but the randomness of the system suddenly changes as it goes from the high temperature to low temperature. Quite often, the lower temperature one phase would be the disordered, while sorry, the lower temperature phase alpha prime would be the ordered, while the high temperature phase alpha would be the disordered, which means the atoms more or less mix in a random fashion. Another similar example is going like what we illustrated here, going from beta phase to the beta prime phase. Okay, but in this case, there's still long-term diffusion involved. And some of systems are given here, copper zinc or copper gold, for order disorder phase transformation. And the number D is about a massive transformation, which is, as what we illustrated here, we have a phase diagram something like this, going from the beta phase at the temperature just a little bit below the per-tactic temperature, and then this beta phase can completely transform into alpha phase of the same composition without going through the alpha plus beta 2 phase region. And this is observed in the brass, alpha brass, which is essentially copper zinc alloy transformation. The system going from beta phase, the high temperature one, into the alpha phase at the low temperature one. And there's a sudden change in crystal structure, but no change in local composition. And the last one we talk about is polymorphic transformation. For example, as we mentioned, for pure iron, there's a transformation temperature of around 910 degrees C, and below that the material exists as alpha phase, while above that the material exists as gamma phase. And the transformation happens quickly because there's typically no diffusion involved, but it has to meet certain geometric relationship from the crystal structure point of view. Okay? And another example, this happens between the alpha ion and the gamma ion. It also happens between diamond and graphite. Typically for diamond, if you heat up in inert atmosphere, it will come to crystalline graphite instead of being oxidized. And the gamma to alpha phase transformation is happening as what we explained before, from BCC ion or the gamma phase to the FCC or the alpha phase. Okay.